Hi, my name is Angel Gonzalez, and this is my compare and contrast verbal essay. I'm going to be comparing and contrasting coffee versus energy drinks. Now, that is a very broad category, and I decided to choose two of the more basic ones. So I have a can of Red Bull, and then I have a small glass bottle of a Starbucks Frappuccino, roughly the same size. This one's about 1 fluid ounce larger than the Red Bull, but it'll have to do facing that they didn't really have much option. So I'm going to be doing a point-by-point process, starting with caffeine, moving to sodium, and then moving to sugar. So caffeine is mostly what everyone's worried about, and this Starbucks Frappuccino itself has 92 milligrams of caffeine versus this Red Bull energy drink, which has 80 milligrams of caffeine. Now, 0.4 grams is what's recommended daily and is healthy for most adults. And to me, it was very surprising that the Frappuccino had more caffeine than a can of Red Bull, but once we get to the sugar part, it'll start making sense why they are the way that they are. Now, the reason that you feel that initial rush from a Red Bull can is because they are drank quickly rather than, let's say, your traditional hot coffee, which is sipped, and it's pretty interesting. So the sodium content. Starbucks Frappuccino has 100 milligrams of sodium versus a Red Bull energy drink, which has 105 milligrams of sodium. Not a big difference. Then again, this one's a fluid ounce larger. So with sodium, it seems to be something that a lot of people worry about. So from the dietary guidelines of Americans, it's recommended to have less than 2.3 grams a day, and these are running at about 0.1 gram in each serving, and that just depends on what else you're drinking throughout the day. Now, sodium in Red Bull and other energy drinks is definitely going to be a lot higher, facing that they are mostly artificial, containing artificial flavorings, preservatives, a lot of other things leading to this high sodium content. So sodium in an energy drink is significantly higher than coffee, depending on which one you get. Like I said, it's a very broad category, and it could be anywhere more than double. So one of the energy drinks' most common ingredient is sodium. Now moving on to sugar, the most important part of it. This Frappuccino has 32 grams of sugar versus this Red Bull, which has 27 grams of sugar. Now, again, from the dietary guidelines for Americans, 37.5 grams of sugar is recommended daily. With this Starbucks Frappuccino, that's somewhere near 90% of your daily intake just in this one bottle. And with energy drinks, let's say a can of Monster, it has a more than double because it's such a big can, and it's recommended for 2 people, but most of the time people will drink the entire thing. Now, these are mostly recommended to kids, not recommended to kids, but they're not targeted, but kids are more appealed to them, facing that they taste good, like cherry, fruit punch, anything, compared to your coffee, which is bitter, depending on which one you get, if it's like a standard black cup of coffee. But in the end, I just feel like both aren't really that good for you, especially in the morning, depending on what you're going to do throughout the day. That's about it.